All right, you guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I know it's been so long since I posted. I think it's been like 6 or 7 months, but I've been trying to make this video like forever, and I haven't been able to just because I've been lazy. I literally tried to record this last night, but I'll show you guys what ended up happening. But yeah, in this video, I just wanted to talk about the two recent payouts that I got in the month of May and June. And I also just wanted to talk about where I am with trading right now and just where I'm headed for, like where I'm headed to, what are my goals moving forward. And it did just turn to August. It's August 2nd, so I'm very excited for this month and this price action. So I'm really excited. But yeah, we're just gonna get into the P&L calendar for those two payouts that I was talking about. I'll show you guys my winning and losing days, and you guys will just see um, all of my days for those payouts. All right, so getting into this first P&L calendar, you can see that our first day on this XFA, we had a nice $4,600 win, max 5 trades. And I think, I can't remember what my setup was exactly, but, I'm assuming that it was off volume profile and just using footprint because most of these, I mean, pretty much all of these days, I was literally just trading off volume profile or VWAP projections. And yeah, I mean, volume profile is the GOAT. But we had that nice day, but the next days that followed were all losing days. I think my ego was definitely high after that first day. So, you know what happens. We lost to the market. And so far, we only have one winning day. So, we're just going to move on to the next calendar. All right. So, boom. Getting into, transitioning into the month of June, you can see that we have our second winning day, which was $170. We lost, and then we got our third winning day, $2,200, 19 trades. You know, I should have lost that day. I can't remember, but we made it out. We made it out green, and we made it out with a good win. So that's all that matters. But this next day that followed, I went on a huge tilt. I think this is my worst day. Yeah, this is my worst day. But I went on a huge tilt, so that sucked. But then we made it back with the next trade, and this was our fourth winning day. Just $2,400, 3 trades, and then our final winning day, which was $189, 7 trades. Um, but yeah, we were able to request that 2K payout. I had like a $4,300 balance, like around there, and I was super psyched, because after I got that payout, I ended up flying to Maui for a trip, for my cousin's graduation party and just to see some friends. But it was it felt like I was living GTA IRL. I went there with like that payout, and I was literally just buying everyone dinner and buying clothes I didn't need and just a bunch of stuff I did not need. But yeah, I'll literally show up the clip right here of my trip, like a short edit. All right. So starting off with the second payout, our first winning day was $482, and the next days that followed were losing. And I did take these while I was on my trip, right? And then I'll go ahead and show you guys one of the days. It's like one of the trades that I took towards this payout. You can see right here. I forgot what day this was. I think it was in June for sure. But this is the trade I ended up taking on the airplane across multiple accounts. And I mean, just look at this. This is literally straight off of volume area high, and we just had nice absorption up at those highs, and we took a short. But dude, just look at that. I shouldn't have been trailing as hard because if I didn't, I could have hit full TP, and we could have banged out. But dude, just look at that. This is when I was just primed out. So I think, that's literally why. And boom, we have our second winning day. No, this is our third winning day. $1,400, 5 trades, not too bad. And we have our fourth winning day, $300, 3 trades, and we have our final fifth winning day, which was $266. Um, I requested this payout, I think like a day after I landed back in Arizona from Maui, so it was a good way to end the trip for sure. But I'll show those payouts. I requested those payouts right here. I recorded them and posted them on my socials. I'll just put them up right here. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to go over, my winning and losing days for those two payouts. And literally since then, I haven't been able to get a payout just because the month of July was just a really bad month for me. And I feel like it was just because of, I want to say price action, but it was just me being an asshole and my ego was just through the roof. In the beginning of the month, you know what I mean? I thought I was gonna get another payout, but I wasn't able to, and in return, I ended up blowing like 7 accounts, 8 accounts. So after I did that, I knew it was just time for me to take a break for the rest of the month. But now it's August. I'm gonna restack on evals, maybe get like a 4 stack, maybe even just 3 or 2. Um, you don't want to get rushed into it. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for this month of August. I feel like price action will be very clean, and I'm hoping I could request an even bigger payout this time. And I don't know if you guys can see, but I literally was on my way to a 16K payout. I just have that just to motivate me. Um, After I got those two payouts, I was, trying to get a 16K payout. I ended up getting like at least 2 winning days. But I ended up blowing those accounts. So, you know what I mean? It's whatever. But yeah, we're gonna try and request another payout, and I hope August is very good for me. I'm very locked in. I don't know. I feel like I just reset my whole mental, so I feel like it would be very good. But other than that, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm definitely gonna try and push out more for sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed. But other than that, you guys have a good one and make sure to watch out for my videos because I'm going to be posting more. But yeah, you guys have a good one. Peace.